Hey everyone, this is my walkthrough tour of the Wonder of the Seas cruise ship from Royal Caribbean. This was the hall where you had the passengers stay and sleep. We stayed for 7 days, 7 nights. We took off from Port Canaveral in Florida. Went to Coco Cay the first day, then St. Thomas, and then St. Martin the next days. There's about 18 stories in this ship, at least that you could visit. So we got a good leg workout, hitting the stairs all the time. They say this is the biggest ship in the world at the time. There's Zoltar from the movie Big. If you've ever seen that one with Tom Hanks. This is just a giant area with obviously rides, food court areas, candy stores, the base of a giant slide you can ride down, sports bar, diner, I believe that slide is about, I don't know, 8 stories high, give or take. And behind there's a big auditorium type of area where you can watch shows at night. There's some pretty cool shows there. Then the giant rock wall to the left. I think that's like a 4 or 5 story rock wall. My nephew loved that slide. It's pretty fast. You can see some of the rooms there and above all this, where you could come on your balcony and watch the nighttime and daytime, I guess, as well. Just what's going on from your room. I had a oceanside room, so I got to see the water at night. I did this on a day where the cruise ship was docked. I think it was St. Thomas. So there was a lot less people on board at this time. Easier to record without crowds and being stared at too much by filming people. This is one of the main areas where a lot of stuff is going on day and night. There's a bar there in the middle that goes up and down like one story, just like a, I don't know what you call it, a floating bar or what, but it goes from one story to the next. It's kind of cool, but more food, lots of places for pictures here. I think that was a Mustang. You could get pizza pretty much any time of day or night. It was like all you can eat pizza. Right there at Sorrento's. A lot of jewelry sales and cologne and perfumes. Giant metal hat. Then there's the karaoke bar area. It's not really it's a bar and a room. We went in there, checked it out a few times. It's pretty cool. Didn't do it, but it was fun to watch people sing songs. This is where a lot of shows would take place, where you go to get in line or just to go find a seat for a show. But we went to about 3 or 4 shows. You can reserve in advance. You might be able to squeeze in on some shows that weren't fully booked while you're on the ship. Here's one of the 2 casinos. I believe this was the Smokers Casino. This one's a little smaller. They have just about every game you'd want to play. Cards, slot machines, and all that kind of stuff. Roulette. Spent one night down there.
19. 20. Oh, he's good.
Another elevator ride. Green if you're going up, red if you're going down. This was this area called Central Park. Had more food options. Sandwich place was kind of cool, just seeing a park in the middle of a cruise ship. Some nice spots to take pictures, things. I think I only ate at one of these places. These ones weren't all you can eat type places. I think you had to get reservations for a couple of these ones. Very green part of the ship. I'm not sure how many of these trees are real or not, but they look good. And that was Central Park. Went in there for Star Wars trivia. I'm sure they have other trivias and whatnot you could do in there. Or just about anything movie-wise or music-wise. This is near the Windjammer where we went to eat almost every day for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You could pretty much have all you can eat for all 3 meals, which is nice. Just about most hours of the day. It's pretty decent food too. And they mixed it up so you weren't having the same thing every day, except for breakfast was pretty much the same every day. Here's the pools and slides and relaxing outdoor area, hot tubs, Pools on both sides. They had a giant TV screen. You could come out and watch movies. Another bar. Could rent towels with your ship card. It's pretty good weather the entire time we were there. I think it only rained one night, but it was nighttime and almost everything was done that you could do at that time, so it worked out well. More of a kids' water park area, I would say. There's two of the slides. I didn't get a chance to do them, unfortunately. Lots of things to do, so to plan it pretty well. There's the other slider across there. You go in like a funnel bowl. You just kind of drop out. There's a cool view. You can see Central Park down there below. I believe this was the 16th floor of the ship. Showers. Relaxing area, just taking the view. Obviously some people are just laying out. Can't remember, this might have been the adult relax area. Kids weren't under like 18, weren't allowed over here. This is the front of the ship. Some pretty cool views here too. We were at St. Thomas this day. If I had to choose between my favorite two islands, it would have to be St. Martin for sure. We took a fun bike ride tour of the island, which should be on my channel at some point uploaded. Good tour guide. You got to go by the beach for half an hour. Saw some iguanas. And it was a good workout. I think it was only like 80 to 100 bucks maybe. Here's the gym. I'd cut this in because I forgot to go to that floor while I was filming, so snuck into the gym a few times. That was on the 6th floor, I believe. Pretty good gym. Lots of things you can use to work out with. A lot of bikes. A lot of equipment. Free weights. This is the bottom of the slide. More hangout and chill areas. Jesus in front of me. had this camera on my chest, so I didn't have to hold it or anything like that, which was nice. GoPro. This doesn't look like the nicest area to relax, but some people do it. Getting near the back of the ship again. One of my favorite parts of the ship for things to do. Every day we would play pickleball in the morning, pretty much. I think they had it every day. They had about 3 hours you could play. Then one of the last days they had a tournament for anyone who wanted to play. Some pretty good players. Me and my dad took first. That was pretty cool. There's some of the docks in St. Thomas. Docks. There's some ping pong rooms, so you can't hit the ball out of there, which is nice. And there's where I played pickleball, but a lot of people played basketball. We had a dodgeball tournament there, which was pretty fun. I didn't win dodgeball, but pickleball, my sport, obviously. It looks like they were doing archery or something, which I didn't even know they had going on. It looked pretty fun. They had volleyball too, but that happened to be one of the days where it was raining and we didn't get to play, so that was a bummer. So here's where they have boogie boarding, knee board, surfing. I did this, which was pretty fun. Really fun, actually. You had to go down and sign some waivers and stuff, and get in line. But that was fun. They have guides there to show you what to do, how to get up. It's free too, so that's also nice. Another bar, and then this is that slide you saw in the beginning. That's like 8 stories up or so. My nephew's favorite. Banged my elbow pretty good on it. That didn't feel very fun, but it was a fun slide. I'll have a video posted of that as well eventually, of me going down the slide, or my brother-in-law going down the slide. There's a cool view of St. Thomas. Taking some pictures. There's only one cruise ship at every destination, so that made it less crowded and nice. They say their economy revolves around tourism and whatnot, so they like whenever cruise ships are coming to town, because it's pretty slow when we're not there. And Coco Cay was much better because there was only one cruise ship. You didn't have to wait too long for lines and whatnot. It wasn't too crowded. Last time we went, about 3 years ago, there was 2 ships and pretty crowded. The lines for the slides were brutal. Mini golf right here. Not the best mini golf, I'll admit. It wasn't really, bordered off very well. Balls would be all over the place. Kids would be all over. I played better mini golf. But it's fun one time at least. Here's another bar and Mexican food restaurant. Kind of a all-you-can-eat buffet style. I recommend getting the beverage package because you're pretty much only going to get water, apple juice, orange juice the entire time. No soda pop of any kind. You get lemonade for dinner, I guess. That's where it's at, I guess. Here's the arcade. It was fun, but some of the rides like Mario Kart and stuff weren't working, or the games. And the card reader was kind of a pain. But went there a few times. My nephew and family. Not the biggest arcade, but it was good. We were deciding where I had to go next because I wasn't sure if I had been there or not yet. Sometimes they would open, sometimes you had to push the green button. It's kind of weird. And we're just about done with the tour. Definitely recommend going on this ship. It was very fun. Lots to do every day. And back to my room. You always had to remember if you were on the even or the odd side of the ship based on your room number, so that was always confusing. Sometimes you'd be on the wrong side. But that's it. Thank you.